This is the bottom of the trailhead for Steamboat Mountain, which is the peak that I'm activating today, and it does not look like it's a very long hike. You can just look, I mean, it's straight up there. That's the top of Steamboat Mountain. So already pretty close to the top of it. There's only one other car at the trailhead. There's a big old truck behind me. And other than that, there was one truck pulling out on my way up here. The road up here is fine for a Subaru or pickup or grader. This is a 6-point summit that's a drive up. So we're gonna see how this goes. It doesn't look like the hike's gonna be too bad, but that could be famous last words. So we'll see. It does look like it'll at least be steep. I'll see you at the top. Well, I'm at the top now, and that is just a massive payoff for the amount of effort. That really wasn't a lot of work to get up this 0.73 miles with 599 feet of elevation gain. So a little bit steep, but not bad at all. And what you get for that on this summit is just this wonderful, wonderful panorama. There's trees in the way of a 360 view, but there are pathways through the trees. So you can see like Mount St. Helens is over there. If I come over here, there's a beautiful view of Mount Rainier kind of filtered through the trees, especially if you come out to this edge right here. We've got Mount Rainier through the trees over there. I can see Sunrise Peak, probably Juniper Peak if I look closely enough. Yeah, there is Jumbo Peak, Sunrise Peak, Juniper Peak behind that. So you can just see straight down the Dark Divide. Of course, this massive view of Mount Adams. And then there's a view of the Goat Rocks over there. So fantastic. You can see down to where the parking area is. And I see that since I've gotten here, there's a whole group of about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people pulled up in 3 cars. They have not headed up the trailhead yet, but I assume they will be. I came across a hunter on my way up the trail who was coming down the trail with half of a buck strapped to his back. So he had a good day. It says he got himself a 5x5, whatever that means, but I assume that means something good. And he said it was about a 30-minute hike in to get back to the rest of his buck. So he was red in the face because he was definitely working. So anyway, it's a beautiful fall day. It is currently in the middle of the hunting season, which I just realized by seeing the hunter. And it's just like so nice out here. I can't wait to get set up. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get set up before that crowd of people shows up. And yeah, this is gonna be a great activation. I can already feel it. All right, I found a comfortable operating position, actually a very nice, comfortable operating position. And then I am going to get that radio stable and then jump over to 40 meters. See what I can get on 40 meters first.
November 7, Charlie, November Hotel. Roger, roger.
All right, got you as a 5'9" up onto Steamboat Mountain.
Thanks for the 5'9" on Steamboat Mountain. You're about 5'6" in Eugene, Oregon. 5'6", Eugene, Oregon, over.
5'6", not bad for the distance in 10 watts, and thanks for the chase again. Great to work you again.
Roger, roger, same here, and that's excellent, 10 watts. Way to go, so have fun, 73's good luck.
Thanks in 7-3, Kilo Delta 7, Quebec Oscar Whiskey, CQ Soda.
Kilo, park to park station, call sign again?
Kilo Delta 7, Quebec Oscar Whiskey.
Kilo Delta 7, Quebec Oscar Whiskey, got you 5-3 into Park Kilo 2638 into Nevada, QSL.
Copy that, copy the 5-3, and I got you 5-9 into Kilo 4529. Kilo 4529, and I didn't get your call sign.
That was Kilo 4529, QSL?
QSO.
Call sign is Kilo November 6, Sierra Tango X-Ray, QSL?
QSO, got Kilo November 6, Sierra Tango X-Ray, and I have a summit reference if you want that too.
No, not necessary.
All right, perfect, thanks in 7-3.
7-3.
I got Kilo Charlie 1, Mike X-Ray Bravo, QSO.
QSL, I have you 5x2, 52, 5x2 in the state of Maine, over. November 7, Hotel Golf.
Okay, someone's up on Helens, gotta get him. Kilo Delta 7, Quebec Oscar Whiskey.
KD7QOW, I've got you in the log at 212. You're a nice 5'9" up here. How copy?
I got you as a 5'9", and I have a summit reference if you'd like it.
I certainly would love another summit to summit. Go right ahead.
Got Whiskey 7 Whiskey stroke Lima Charlie -020 QSL.
QSL, you're even in the same region then. Oh, what summit is that?
This is a Steamboat Mountain, and I didn't catch your call sign.
Sure, the call sign here is Kilo 7 Lima Hotel Yankee, and my name's Kyle.
Hi Kyle, yeah, it's Joseph, just down here on Steamboat, and I just saw you pop up on the soda goat, so I had to get you.
Yeah, it took a while for the inReach to post the spot today. I don't know why, but I figured when I posted it, I have, of course, good prominence up here, so I figured hopefully we'll get a decent number of contacts. You're my third one, actually, and so far they've all been summit to summit.
Awesome, good to hear you're getting some summit to summit points there, and I'll let you keep activating. I can get your reference off of Soda Goat.
Sounds good. Thanks for the contact, and have a good rest of your day, and safe time getting down from Steamboat.
Thanks, and 7-3.
Whiskey 7 Delta.
Okay, so now I'm near the end of this activation. I'm playing around with FT8. IC705 will do FT8 through the iPhone if you have the right apps installed. I already have one contact with Japan on FT8, so that's not bad. Anyway, while that does its thing, while FT8 goes on with its day on 20 meters. Yeah, so this was a pretty decent activation. There was a giant family of about 10 people who came up here while I was up here, but I outlasted them. And I've got, let me see how many QSOs so far on this. So far I've managed 13 QSOs. And the VHF potential up here is terrible. I did do a VHF contact with Mount St. Helens, which is like, I mean, it's looming in the distance there, so that's why. I mean, Mount St. Helens is just right there. It may be hard to see on this screen, but anyway, that's why I got Mount St. Helens. Somebody was up there. That was pretty cool. But I tried calling and calling on 656 and then on 652. I got no one else, so that Mount St. Helens is my only VHF contact. Everything else is HF, and HF was kind of slow today. I mean, it was okay. 20 meters is really crowded with actually, all the bands are really crowded with contests. So most of my soda contacts were made on 17 meters, unsurprisingly. I did manage to go around and rove to some of the contests and get contacts with them. I used a lot of the contesters to make QSOs. I think some of them were looking for people from specific states, but I don't care because a contact is a contact. A QSO is a QSO to me. And if you're on a frequency and you're calling CQ, I'm gonna answer back. So it was a spin the dial weekend for sure, as far as making contacts, because there were so many people occupying the bands, which is okay. It happens that way, right? And propagation was just only so-so. But otherwise, totally successful activation. So I got the mast tied off to that tree and then tied off to another tree over there with the wires as guy lines. And going back here, it's all the end-fed half wave as usual. Running into a tuner, running into the 705, which is running FT8 right now. I should see if I've made any FT8 contacts since I started talking at the camera. There's one. I've made a QSO with another QSO. That's a little bit weird, the automatic QSOs. I feel a little bit dirty, but okay. It's gonna rain tomorrow. It's Sunday, it's 3 o'clock. I wanna get home before I have to go to bed, so I'm gonna try to get down the mountain. 7-3, everybody, get out there, go play with your radio.